consultative policy formation for this to be able to move. So the bill just preempts these processes which are appointed by our AI premature or misaligned regulatory models. I think when Mike talked, he talked about dependency. We are in a place that if we don't work coherently, we might put a country in a technology dependency or a bit biased. We want to be neutral. We want to make it possible for the country to take advantage of what is emerging as AI and other emerging technologies. So, Chair, in our conclusion, we recommend that this be paused to allow us to conclude on the AI technologies policy, and secondly, to allow us to engage more widely within government agencies, because also there is proposal of a new agency, a new position. So we need to relook at what does it mean also to the existing structures, the existing organizations, and we want to make sure what we are doing is well aligned, and we want to make sure we position our country better. So our proposed way forward is that we complete the national AI and first phase. The second phase is we look at the institutional mapping, define the roles of the regulators, coordination mechanism, and governance architecture. And we looked at all existing legislation from the 1998 law that created Communications Authority as it is, and also the other amendments that have come over time. And that team looked and gave us a proposal, what we call the sector working group gave us a report. So we want to make sure we align also with what has been proposed and looked at, because that report already proposed a way forward. The third point is to engage with the stakeholders for stakeholder consultation, government, private sector, academia, civil society, international partners, the members of the public, and others. Sessions chair was asking where is the market for data, and we've been looking at globally, and there are many countries who have had experience on actually having the reality where data that has been established really focus on data and making this data available for national use, for research, for new solutions and products to be developed. That is what that at the end we are able to achieve that. Lastly, drafting of AI and emerging technologies bill, we need to be policy anchored. So the policy needs to be concluded. So we also need to look at led, coordinated, and delivered by the entities in government responsible for that mandate, so that we can bring everybody together. The current policy, and you had all the private sector talking about it, because they are aware, they are involved. Now it's within the public participation. So it's undergoing public participation. Citizens, stakeholders can give us feedback on it. But we want, once we complete this, then we can engage the promoters. Thank you.
So from what the four groups have said, basically your prayers is we do our report, we will, that is part of the things that will.
So the retreat might end today, but let the work begins tomorrow. So thank you for your expertise and your patience. May God bless you. God bless Kenya's digital future. And finally, may God bless Arsenal and their fans. Asanteni sana.
close.